Where to start? Where to start? Well, let's start with the beginning. My name is Bert, and I've been researching and investigating the paranormal field for 6 years, and I've been on hundreds of investigations around the U.S. After the experience of seeing a full-body apparition in my childhood home, I knew there was so much more right in front of all of our eyes that we are all constantly missing. Raised very religious, it was hard for me to talk about the paranormal to anyone in my small town. But as I grew older and finally started getting into the field, it just felt right. Like this is what I was supposed to do. So finally, I started my own documentary series to showcase my upcoming investigations in a proper television format. The plan is to collaborate with other paranormal influencers as well as travel as much as I possibly can to the haunted locations that my viewers share with me to help further prove the existence of the other side. So welcome to Ghost Notes Paranormal. "17 bodies, 17 people thrown down a giant hole in the ground. This sinkhole in the middle of the hill country of Texas ended up becoming a murder site for so many innocent people. Aptly titled Dead Man's Hole, this cavern was discovered in 1821 by Ferdinand Leaders while observing nocturnal insects for entomology research. Back then, he merely recorded his findings without knowing just how deep the hole was. This site that he stumbled upon would soon become a terrifying burial ground for ideological murders as well as lynchings. The incredibly deep hole is actually located in southern Burnett County, Texas. The hole was caused by a buildup of natural gas pressure that most likely burst, creating a hole with a diameter of 7 feet at the surface and has a cavernous depth of about 15 stories. All right, rolling up on Dead Man's Hole right now. Just the vibe here, the history here. Just like the happenings while this hole was here, the people involved has a very, very dark past. There it is. All right, let's check it out. While the Civil War brought so much death and destruction to the U.S., deep in the South, vigilante secessionist groups started creating chaos for anyone opposing their ideals, let alone supporting the Union. These radical groups became known as bushwhackers, as well as another gang called fire eaters. If you had any difference of political opinions than theirs, or didn't share the same ideological views as they did, they would harass, rob, then eventually viciously murder you. One of their most notable victims was a New York-born judge living in Burnett County at that time, John R. Scott. Scott had been pinpointed by the group and was seen as guilty of being sympathetic to Union fighters. It didn't matter to them that he had 4 sons fighting for the Confederacy. Once they found out about him, he began receiving anonymous threats. Taking advice from family and friends, John and another man fled to Mexico. But before they could make it, Scott was hunted down by a group of bushwhackers. They hung his partner and shot Scott, then threw his body down the seemingly bottomless hole. As the war continued, more and more Union sympathizers were either killed on the spot and thrown down the cavern, like the young worker Adolf Hopp, or dragged to the hole and murdered after a presumably quick and unjust trial. One of the last bodies to be thrown down Dead Man's Hole was Ben McKeever, who had a dispute with local freedmen and was murdered, then dumped into the hole. It is claimed that 17 bodies ended up in Dead Man's Hole before all the violence finally came to an end. Word is that supposedly in the 1950s they were able to collect all of the bones from down in the hole. But the lore of Dead Man's Hole goes that the bones disappeared while awaiting a proper burial in the Burnett County Courthouse, and those remnants of the brutally murdered victims were never recovered. All right, just got to Dead Man's Hole. Crazy history here. Gonna check out the historic plaque here and just feel the vibes all around. It's got a very dark past, so I don't know if it's just a thing with me with haunted spots, but I always just get a sense of just like I can tell I'm entering something with some energy, and I don't know, it's just weird because I feel like I'm walking into something that my body isn't used to, so my body reacts just immediately and I can feel it. It's kind of like a dizzying feeling. So entomologist Ferdinand Luters made the earliest recorded discovery of this cave in 1821. Notorious in the Civil War era, the hole is believed to have been the dumping ground for up to 17 bodies. Judge John R. Scott, settler Adolf Hope, several Reconstruction-era county government officials, and Ben McKeever, who had a conflict with local freedmen. Wow. An oak tree which once stood over the cave was said to have rope marks caused by hangings. This is from the historic plaque here, y'all. Powerful gases prevented thorough exploration of the site until 1951. The hole was plated in 1968 and was found to be 155 feet deep and 50 feet long. That hole is 155 feet underneath the covering that they put on top of it. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So originally I came out here on Thanksgiving to just do a live feed on TikTok, but the cell service was terrible out here in the middle of nowhere, so I decided to film everything the best I could with what I had. For this first session, I'm using an app I've been vetting for a while, the GhostTube Vox app. Now, the GhostTube Vox app claims that it reads the atmosphere and generates words at random. So I looked it up, and Android devices do have 4 different environmental sensors. I felt adding it to my investigations as another level of possible corresponding evidence couldn't hurt. And this session ended up quite surprising. Good old GhostTube Vox app. There we go. Children have been here. I mean, this was a site during the Civil War. It said something about infants again. No children. Were children thrown down here as well?
Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord? No, I'm hoping you meant
touchdown.
Touchdown. Sports, maybe? It is Thanksgiving. That sounded like evil. Keep on talking to me. Thank you for talking to me. Can you give me a name?
In the back.
In the back.
40.
40? Were you 40 when you were thrown down here?
Oh, sis.
I'm going to have to review that, see what that said. Thank you for talking to me again. My name is Bert. When I leave here, you have to stay here, but thank you for talking to me. We're here to talk. So if you get close to my hand, This object in my hand, I can hear you if you talk to me. It got quiet all of a sudden. Oh. I'm going to try and get as close as I can. Again, I'm not stepping on that thing. There is a hole, and you can see, like, whatever platform this is. Are you down there? Are you trapped down there?
Gifted
Thank you for talking to me. It looks like people. Yeah, I said, yeah, sure thing.
their baby.
Thank you for talking to me. You sound very nice. It looks like a lot of people, there's somebody like etched their name. Or it looks like, I don't know what it says there. There's etchings from children. Yeah, so that's the children you're talking about. They come out here and do they play around? Do they upset you? Thank you for talking to me.
Small remote
So we're in Marble Falls at Dead Man's Hole. Did you know this place is called Dead Man's Hole? When I'm born, there's a child's voice. After hearing 3 separate responses talking about children.
Children have been
Children have been here during the Civil War. Etchings from children. A child's voice comes through later saying, when I'm born. When I'm born, there's a child's voice. Are you down there? Is there anybody here?
Call now.
That was the advertisement, it sounded like. Is there anybody out here? After I ask, is there anybody out here? He'll comes through the Vox app. Is there anybody out here? Keep on talking to me. Thank you for talking to me. I'm going to put this in my shirt pocket. Keep it on. I just slipped it in my pocket and something just came through. So I'm putting it right there. And I got my e.m.f detector. Let's see if anything happens.
Pause. I'm kind of bored.
Keep on talking to me. If this thing spikes at the same time a response comes through, that'll be incredible. My name is Bert. I'm just here. It sounded like it said obvious. I'm just here to talk. I want to find out if anybody's out here. So if you're out here, please let me know. I would love to let the world know that you're here. No spikes. I'm going to go around. Whoa. Keep on talking to me. Can you give me a name?
Dang.
Either that was Dan or Dang. It's weird. The left side of my beard, the bottom of my beard, like right here, is itchy. It just keeps itching. I don't know why. I don't know if there's anything I'm allergic to out here. But it's right here, and it's only like whenever I'm on this corner. It's like a staticky kind of itch.
And we
On Saturday.
Keep on talking to me. Whoa, that sounded dark. Can you tell me your name?
will have
Slow.
Now that I've moved to this side right there, where my camera's showing, is where I was standing when I felt that staticky thing on my face. And now that I'm on this side, my right side of my hair, like, it's like it feels staticky over here now. No EMF detection at all. The bottom reading is milligauss. Milligauss is the most sensitive reading, so you can get small little fluctuations. And the top reading is voltage. So that, if that fluctuates out here in the middle of nowhere, that'd be incredible. Keep on talking to me. Thank you for talking to me. I continue to try to find any kind of fluctuations or EMF spikes, but alas, nothing. And a lot of random jumbles through the Vox app. That is until.
Station. Just do it from.
Just do it? I don't want to get down there. I don't want to get down there.
Well.
I'm definitely...
Mike.
Keep on talking to me. Keep on talking to me.
data and information.
Please.
I do have information.
Today.
17 people were thrown, buried alive. Maybe alive, maybe dead. They were thrown down here. 17 people. That's crazy.
Sure has it.
155 feet deep.
Look.
Good look. I don't understand the static I feel, and nothing is happening through here.
Start. Full quiet.
If you're here with me, if you get close to me, I can read your energy through this object in my hand. I can feel you. If you get close to me, touch my hand. All right, we're going to go up here by the plaque and see if anything changes.
Arrived then.
Do you know what this plaque says? Does it mean anything to you? Every day.
Confirmed.
Were there really 17 people thrown down this hole? Can you touch me? Touch this object in my hand and I can read your presence. I can feel you.
Need to stay there.
It said just stay there. Okay. I'll stay right here.
Pass.
Pass. You can touch me. It's okay. This word, pass, might sound like gibberish coming through the app right now, but let's just keep this moment in mind for later on. You just gotta, you gotta stay here when I leave. So don't get too comfortable. Does this sign mean anything to you? Do you know what happened here? Whoa, that was a long one. What does this sign mean to you?
To you.
It said to you. It means a lot to me. If it's true, which it being a historic plaque, it's true. 17 people. 17 people were thrown down that hole, including a government official, a pro-union judge. So yes, this plaque does mean a lot to me. Keep on talking to me. I'm going away from the hole right now. That's a problem. And then the same voice came through, after like a darker voice said something. Is it okay that I leave? Who else? It's just me. When I leave here, you gotta stay here though, so I'm just here to talk. So, if you want to talk, please do.
Everything else.
Everything else. Another female voice. Thank you for talking to me. I think I have to grab the paranormal puck, y'all. Would you keep on talking to me if I stayed a little longer? Alright, I'm gonna go grab it. Alright, I'm gonna keep on recording. Keep this Ghost Tube Vox app going until I grab the paranormal puck. I'm not leaving, I'll be right back, okay? Are you? Again, the phone is in my pocket. Again, the phone is in my pocket. Thank you for talking to me. I'll be right back. Alright. Paranormal puck at Dead Man's Hole. Let's do it, y'all. Whoa. I feel like whatever is out here wants me to be out here. Leave came through the live feed earlier. Did a little live feed on TikTok after coming out here. And now I'm gonna try the paranormal puck 2. Let's see if anything comes through that. Alright, got the paranormal puck. Gonna connect it to the device. The app does not work without the puck. Digital dowsing. Alright, looks like it's connected. The second I start trying to communicate with the paranormal puck, the camera screen starts glitching out. Alright, let's start it. Again, my name is Bert. You cannot attach to me. When I leave here, you have to stay. I'm just here to talk. If you come close to me, this object in my hand can hear you. Is that okay? Notice how the audio is unaffected and just the video skips around. No response. Try that again. Now this could be a technical issue, but the timing was definitely worth mentioning.
Dirt. Digging.
Oh my God. Dirt digging. When I asked if it's okay to be here, talking to them. As the first 2 responses come through, the glitching stops.
Dirt. Digging.
Almost as if whatever energy the spirits were using to answer was affecting the camera electronically. The dirt and digging. Holy shit. Wow, what amazing. Right off the bat, y'all. Did the digging bother you? This could be whatever's here, could be even before the people were thrown in this hole.
Turn.
Turn. Thank you for talking to me. Why are you here? No response. No response. Switch hands. It's a little easier for me. Okay, so no response. Let's try that again. Why are you here?
6.
6. 17 people thrown down this hole. Are 6 of you still stuck here? Are you stuck here?
Battery.
Battery. There's a battery here. There's something charging this land. That makes so much sense because I've been feeling a static energy around here, but the e.m.f detector caught nothing. And it just said battery. Is something keeping you here?
Town.
Town. The people that come from the town. Is it the people that come here? Is it the people that come here keeping you here?
Crossover.
Crossover. And I was talking about staying, like being stuck here. They want to cross over. What is your name?
Mercury. Thermal.
Mercury Thermal. Are you still telling me what's keeping you here? Sounds like hang. Oh my God. Hang, and there was people hung here. There was markings on the trees from people being hung here. And it just said hang. There is something here, y'all. Were you hung here?
Need.
Need. Thank you for talking to me. I know this is very personal.
Compete. Come.
Compete. Come. Were you brought here against your will?
Secret.
Secret. They kept it secret. A lot of people were like brought here against their will. These Confederate, like loving people would hunt down people and throw them down here after like murdering them. And it just said secret. Like people were keeping that a secret. Are you human? Pie. What happened to you?
Pass.
Pass.
After receiving pass through the GhostTube Vox app,
I'll stay right here.
Pass.
Pass.
the word then comes through the paranormal puck as well.
What happened to you?
Pass.
Pass.
Could this be the same spirit trying to communicate with me?
Thank you for talking to me. Please just let me know if you're here or not.
Pie.
I said pie again. That's twice now that it came through. Do you like pie?
Cord.
Cord. Why are you out here? What happened to you out here?
Sharp.
Sharp. Oh my God. Were you stabbed? I said stubbed. Oh, it quit. I notice whenever I ask anything super personal, like were you stabbed, it shuts down and now it won't start. There it goes.
After the paranormal puck shuts down, I take this as a sign the spirits are done talking with me. Regardless if this was technical, I wrap up the session.
So I don't know what is out here. Dead Man's Hole, I'm going to say it's haunted because we had some crazy evidence come through the Paranormal Puck, and we also used the Ghost 2 Vox app, which showed really awesome evidence. And it's hard to say, like, it would be nice to be out here at night. Maybe I'll come back and do a nighttime investigation, have some night vision cameras, and actually, like, see if there's anything that comes out maybe at night. Daytime investigations are always good. I always seem to get very good evidence no matter day or night, so this daytime investigation was great. Let's hope for another visit here and maybe do another nighttime investigation here. All right, I'm leaving. Thank you for talking to me. When I leave here, you have to stay here. But thank you for talking to me. You have definitely helped people understand that there might be something still here, so thank you for that. And rest easy. Thank you.